Yeah, it cut off there. But I was talking about the Notorious B.I.G. and I was talking about, I can't even remember what the track's called in this. In 2001, it was called Pause for Porno, and it's like this sort of like sexual skit where, you know, the artists are literally having sex and that's like being recorded. And I really think that 2001 sort of copied what Big did in this shit, but like that fucking track is like in this, the one that he does, and look it up for yourself which one it is. I don't remember what it's called, but it's so real. Like, and I think I've actually read that like it was literally him having sex and they were recording it, and I wouldn't doubt it because it sounds very real and it's hilarious. The girl is calling him like using all these black stereotypes while she's like fucking him or whatever, and like I don't know, I imagine that she's on top when I'm thinking about it. But she's calling him like a biscuit eating, like Kentucky Fried Chicken eating, pickle juice drinking, slim fast blending. It's fucking amazing. But that's not to just to talk about that isn't to take away from the skill and sort of, I guess, the tragedy and the drama or whatever that the Notorious B.I.G. brings on this album, because every track is amazing. I love it to death. It's an album, you know, that pumps me up, like it gets in my blood. So similar to the way that I was talking about Mobb Deep, and it's just so beautiful. Like there's something about Big where it was just like he was just like a beautiful fucking soul. You know what I mean? Like he was this fat fucking dude. He was like not attractive, and he just became the greatest rapper of all time to me personally. I think Kendrick is doing a lot to sort of like take that claim, and obviously and unfortunately, Christopher Wallace and Notorious B.I.G. died tragically at 24, I believe. So, you know, Kendrick's like maybe 30 at this point. So, you know, just imagine. And the work that Biggie put out after this, to me personally, isn't quite as good. So, you know, Life After Death is not nearly as interesting to me as Ready to Die. So, you know, I mean, wish the dude would have fucking lived, obviously. But I mean, did he have anything as interesting in him as Ready to Die? I don't know. But personally, to me, as much as Kendrick's done, like he comes pretty, like he's done a lot to sort of make an argument that he's the greatest MC of all time. But I don't know, man. It's just hard. Like I mean, no one has just. Maybe Kendrick is the closest, but no one has really just done anything to make me believe that like this isn't like the greatest rapper, and possibly, you know, I don't know, not to be like weird or anything, but like there's certain musical artists that almost seem like fucking like prophets or something to me. Like I kind of feel the same way about Kurt Cobain, where it's just like, you know, what the fuck? Like, what was going on with that shit? That shit was just fucking crazy. But yeah, he's my favorite rapper of all time. But he did not make my number one album of all time, which we're going to need to do in the third segment because my phone's about to cut off here. Album.